Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking to Buffalo Bills, and they got that dub against the Los Angeles Chargers, but this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Finally, Buffalo, y'all got that old school Buffalo win. Old school Buffalo win, and what I mean by that, defense. Justin Herbert had one of his worst game against y'all. Yes, he threw over 300 yards, but if you subtract the lucky Hail Mary of 55 yards, he would only have like 260, something like that. And he threw the ball way too much. I believe good play calling by Sean McDermott, the offensive coordinator there. I like the Michael Beasley trick play. I've seen the funny memes going out there that Broncos looking to sign Mike Beasley as quarterback. See him, he only threw 1 for 9, but back to Buffalo. That was a good win. That was a good win after having that heartbreaking loss to the Cardinals. Come back and bounce back. Like I said, Buffalo will bounce back and they will win. Did Josh Allen have the perfect game? No. He went for a completion percentage of 75%, 157 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But one thing I can say, like I always say, kid is a warrior. The way he got hit and his leg twisted, you would think, man, he ain't coming back. He only sat out 1 play and came back. That's what you call heart. That's what you call greed, and he wanted to win. And Chargers did put up a fight, but Buffalo played Buffalo football, and that defense did its thing. Once again, Justin Herbert didn't have the best game. They held their running backs in check. They did their thing, but this is a weird thing I have to say about Buffalo, but y'all have to stop letting these teams get Hail Marys on y'all, man. Come on, man. You don't give up a Hail Mary against the Cardinals, and then you give up a Hail Mary against the Chargers. It's kind of silly to talk about because you would think that's kind of common sense, bat the ball down. But Buffalo is struggling to do that for whatever reason, but they played the good game. Devin Singletary even went for 11 carries, 82 yards, average 7.5 yards per carry. Good game. That's a good game, man. But yeah, like I said, and like I will always say, Buffalo is a dangerous team, man. They are. See, let's compare the teams in their conference. Miami Dolphins is having an identity crisis. Like, they don't know who they are. Are they a defensive team? Are they an offensive power team? Can they throw the ball down the field? Do they like West Coast, meaning do they like throwing the ball short? Do they like running the ball? Which quarterback should start? So Miami is having an identity crisis. Yes, they got a win against the Jets, but it wasn't the most pretty win. If Jets could have got anything going on offense, I believe they could have stole that game, but the Jets are the Jets. Cam Newton was just completely terrible that game against the Cardinals. Threw about 2 picks, and the Cardinals just couldn't close it out for whatever reason. They couldn't make field goals, couldn't get touchdowns at the goal line. Cardinals was just off their game for whatever reason. But the Patriots are not the same Patriots. Yes, they got a win. That's the only 2-game winning streak, but it's very ugly. It's very ugly. And Buffalo, to me, they just dominate. You see, I didn't even say nothing about the Jets. Jets record speak for itself, 0-11. But Buffalo is the team. Like I said, it's a new day in the AFC East, and it's a new day in Buffalo. To me, they still, even with Josh Allen having a bad game, to me, they still have the best chance of going to the Super Bowl. I mean, cling on to it because that was my pick, the Eagles and the Buffalo Bills, once again, Eagles are letting me completely down, and that sound unrealistic, but Buffalo Bills sound realistic. I believe they can compete with the Chiefs. I believe so. I believe, honestly, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes can shoot it out. I believe it can go to which defense made the most stops. And I believe in Buffalo defense, especially what I've seen today, more than what I believe in Kansas City defense. Who else they possibly have to play? The Steelers? I believe the Steelers are bound to lose. I won't call them the most overrated team, but I believe the Buffalo Bills can get the Steelers. Tennessee Titans a different monster though. I'm gonna just say that'd be a good game because Derrick Henry, he's playing like he should win MVP. He's playing like he should win MVP. And them wild card teams, they ain't really nothing on the Browns, they can knock them off. Dolphins, they can knock them off. Who else? Well, Raiders just got knocked out of it. Even if the Raiders make it, I believe they can knock the Raiders off. Raiders are way too inconsistent. So I believe it's still one of the best teams in the AFC. It's hard to say they're better than the Steelers right now. They are undefeated, and it's kind of hard to say they better than the Kansas City Chiefs, even though I believe they can knock them off. But the Kansas City Chiefs lost one game, and the Steelers didn't lose any, so it's hard to just say they're better than them. I believe Buffalo can definitely do something, man. They definitely can do something. But what do you think and how do you feel about Buffalo? Do you think it's a new day in Buffalo like I do? I believe so. They got the best QB in the division. It's hard for me to say best defense because Miami defense is good. Also New England, but I believe their offense is way more powerful than theirs, so it doesn't even matter. So Josh Allen is better than the QBs in those towns, so yeah, I believe Buffalo will take over this division for years. Josh Allen is young, but hey, new day in Buffalo. They're winning. They proving my point. I've been saying this since the offseason, since they made the big trade to get Stephon Diggs. And told you. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst.